Europe is opening for tourism again. This time, for vaccinated travelers. As part of the efforts to reopen global and local travel and resume economies and tourism, countries across the European Union are beginning to open their borders to travelers that have received their COVID-19 vaccines. In this video, we discuss the opening of travel and tourism across the Schengen and European countries. We highlight which countries are opened, as well as those planning to open to travelers who have had their coronavirus vaccines. But first, we want to thank you for joining us. Find us on all the other social media channels, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and click that bell to get notified when we release a new video. We also appreciate your likes and comments below, as it helps to support our channel. As news that people have been receiving vaccinations around the world, the travel industry is eagerly waiting for an explosion of domestic and international travel. Many countries are desperate to reopen their borders for non-essential travel and start rebuilding their economies that have been ravaged by the pandemic. There is a growing list of countries planning to open borders and allow entry of foreign tourists vaccinated against COVID-19. Several European countries are now introducing exemptions for travelers who hold a vaccine certificate. This could inspire confidence, ease travel, and boost domestic and international tourism. Being vaccinated for COVID-19 does not ensure protection for the traveler, and vaccinated tourists should still wear a mask and follow the guidelines to prevent unknowingly spreading the virus. Citing economic reasons for opening up to vaccinated visitors, Romania has lifted all travel restrictions for tourists who have been vaccinated within the EU. The country's National Committee for Emergency Situations said that people coming from countries or areas of high risk, or who have come into direct contact with someone who's tested positive for COVID-19, are exempt from quarantine measures if they are fully vaccinated. The National Committee for Emergency Situations said this decision was reached based on a downward trend in infections in Romania. It added that there is a need to create the necessary socio-economic conditions to benefit the national economy. Previously, all incoming travelers had to quarantine for 14 days, but a recent announcement by Romanian authorities states that travelers who have been vaccinated against COVID-19 will bypass the quarantine. Travelers will need to wait for a minimum of 10 days after their second shot of the COVID-19 vaccine before traveling to Romania. Cyprus has announced that inbound travelers who have been vaccinated for COVID-19 will be exempt from quarantine and COVID testing as of March 2021. Transport Minister Ioannis Carousos stated that as of the 1st of March 2021, Cyprus is planning to reopen for vaccinated travelers without restrictions. The amended action plan is expected to further boost the interest of airline companies to carry out additional flights to Cyprus, improve connectivity, and increase passenger traffic, the minister said according to the Cyprus Mail. The government of Iceland has announced that all travelers in the EU and approved third-party countries who have been vaccinated against COVID-19 will have restriction-free entry beginning the 1st of May 2021. Travelers who present an international certificate of vaccination will not need to undergo testing or quarantine measures. A vaccination certificate does not exempt travelers from the current travel restrictions before May 2021. The Polish government has announced that all travelers coming from approved countries who have been vaccinated for COVID-19 will be exempt from the mandatory 10-day quarantine. Vaccinated travelers will need to present proof of an international certificate of the vaccine. Government officials in both Denmark and Greece are discussing plans to loosen restrictions for travelers that have been vaccinated. Reportedly, Estonia and Spain are also expressing interest in allowing vaccinated travelers to enter their respective territories without restriction. What are your thoughts on this issue? Do you feel confident to travel once most of the population is vaccinated? Talk to us in the comments section below. If you need assistance with a visa to Europe, the UK, or the US, including help with securing your travel arrangements, IAM can help. For visa advice, contact your IAM visa coordinator. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more travel and visa updates.